medieval times, there was a system called roles of feudalism. There are 4 different classes: the king, church, officials and nobles, knights, and peasants. Now let us travel back in time to see how people were like and treated.
Your Majesty, there is a peasant boy that has been making camp outside our palace gates for the past 3 nights. And he says he can't return home without these questions being answered, or else his peasant community will stone him to death.
3 nights outside my palace gates? Might get stoned to death. Well, that all sounds very interesting and entertaining. Bring me this peasant boy right away.
Peasant boy, the king wishes to see you.
Your Majesty.
Yes, peasant. What do you want?
I have some questions I need to ask you. You see, my life is at stake. I had to make a bed because I had no home and I need money for food. I promised I'd make it past the palace gate and ask you a series of questions, but they all just laughed at me and said if I didn't return without any of the questions answered, I would be stoned to death.
Stoned to death, you say? I guess I can answer a few of these measly questions of yours. Go on.
I wanted to ask, how does it feel to be king?
Well, my life is very luxurious and sometimes exciting. My servants, they are here for my every need. I have lots of land to roll over, and people I can somewhat trust. Otherwise, it is bad.
Yes, Your Majesty, but who are these people?
They are my church officials, nobles, barons, etc., etc., etc.
Why do you trust them? Did you return any service to them?
I trust them because they are devoted to me. Otherwise, the penalty for their betrayal is death. I provide them a small portion of my land, and this allows them to hold some power along with, making them feel like their insignificant lives mean something. Meanwhile, I get what I want. Well, now you're taking time from my beauty sleep. I'm done dealing with you, peasant. Go.
Wait, I still have questions to ask you, sir.
Guards, remove this dirty peasant boy from my sight. I, too, am starting to feel dirty.
Majesty, I was only asking a few questions.
You dare to go against my will? Up with his head!
No!
Better yet, turn him to the dogs!
No!
Children, eat an apple or banana a day to stay healthy.
Oh no! Where am I?
You're being imprisoned by the king's orders.
Who are you? I don't know if you heard me, but I asked, who are you?
I am the noble of this land. The king had called me over to put in you to that foo-foo. I am the noble of this land. The king had called me over to put you into custody.
Why? All I did was ask a few questions.
Questions? About what?
I asked what it was like to be king, but since you only answered a few questions, may I ask you a few questions? You see, I made a bet with my...
I don't want to hear the full story. Just get it over and done with.
Okay. What is your job like as a noble?
I provide military services for the king when necessary in exchange for some land.
Who are these military people known as?
They are known as knights, and in return for their military services, I provide some land.
What about you, Sir Knight? How did you become one?
To become a knight, I had to buy weapons, armor, and a horse. I can tell you that this is very expensive, and you peasants could never afford it. If you prove to be worthy, then the king will knight you. But the main two ways you can become an official knight is, number one, you would have to show your bravery and skills in the battlefield. Another way you can become a knight is if you've been trained personally by a knight and have proven yourself capable to be a knight. I learned this way.
What are weapons you would use sometimes for battle?
A lance, spears, swords, etc.
You're annoying me, peasant. Just get out of here.
You mean you're gonna let me go? Despite even what the king said?
Quiet down, or else I'll cut that tongue of yours.
I'm finally free! Yeah!